United States Postal Service has left you frustrated. Recently, you are far from alone.
South Dakota Representative Dusty Johnson recently said complaints about the Postal Service to his office have been unlike any other issue, emerging, quote, more emotionally and more aggressively.
Last month, the Postmaster General told Congress that the USPS might be out of cash within a year if changes aren't made. Mail volume has gone down and the cost of delivery has gone up.
In our top story tonight, Republican Senator Mike Rounds of South Dakota did not mince words when sharing how he feels.
Postal service in South Dakota sucks. And the reason for that is because of a major change, a systemic change at the national level.
That systemic change, Rounds said Friday, was a foolish move.
What they tried to do was to systemically take all of the mail that was coming from one community, box it up, and send it to a servicing center outside of the state of South Dakota, and then truck it to a second servicing center in another state, and then disseminate it back in through regional centers within the state of South Dakota. This is just plain stupid.
Today we spoke with Linda Kropinski of Sioux Falls outside the city's downtown post office. For her, the current state of the United States Postal Service is a problem.
I'm very concerned about it. I attended the Dusty Johnson roundtable and heard lots of stories that echo my concerns as well.
She shares an example of how this has impacted her own mailing.
I'm the treasurer of our HOA, and I had to send in our federal income tax. And because I was so concerned that it wouldn't arrive in Ogden, Utah on time, I chose to use certified mail as opposed to a regular stamp.
Service stopped last year at mail counters at 8 Lewis Drug and 6 Hy-Vee locations in the Sioux Falls community. Options Kropinski would like to have today.
I would love to see them get their counters back.
Round says USPS leadership has told him the issues are not local.
The new postal master came in and said, meet with me. I met with him. And he turned around and said, the problem isn't in South Dakota, it's outside of South Dakota. We haven't seen results, so we've asked the Inspector General to come into South Dakota.
Rounds' office has members of USPS Inspector General Tammy Hull's team were in South Dakota earlier this month. For this report, I also reached out to the media contact listed for South Dakota on USPS's website. My interview request was declined, but the spokesperson had praise for mail service in the state. The spokesperson said via email, quote, for the week ending April 3 in the Postal District Service, South Dakota, more than half of all first-class mail was delivered early. 92.47% was delivered on time, and 97.22% was delivered within 1 day of the service standard. The full statement from the USPS is going to be included in this report on our website, as well as a letter they shared with me that the Postmaster General sent to Rounds last October.